Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today at Snow Globe Rescue. I'm Tony, and as usual with me is Allie.
Hello.
And today we have another repair video for you.
We do.
This one is a subscriber request. This was requested by Ad the CEO, who saw this in episode 33. So he went way back. Way back to episode 33, early days. And he wanted to see if we would fix this. What we have here is a nativity scene, and in this one we do not have Mary and Joseph. We have the three wise men with their gifts looking down upon Jesus in the manger, and it just so happens Jesus, baby Jesus, is inside his own little snow globe inside the big snow globe.
Honestly, that is the only... That and the fact that it's got a wooden base. It's one of the really few reasons why I'm keeping another nativity scene.
It is different. I mean, there's a bunch of nativity scenes out here. There's a lot of them.
But this is cool. I like
this
it.
This is different, right? So, it has a wooden base.
It does. I like that.
And the water's turning brown, and the figurine is lifting off the stopper. So we got to see if we can fix all of that. Now, we're going to turn this over here, and you can see that the little globe that baby Jesus is in, it has its own snow, and it looks like the water in there is fine. So we're going to go ahead and shake this up real quick here. And
it is a big globe.
It's a 6-inch globe. It's huge. So you can't see, but the snow inside the little snow globe dropped pretty quickly, whereas the glitter and the snow inside the big one is kind of lingering there. This also has a music box. We'll play that later. And it takes batteries. However, the switch appears to have been pushed into the globe here. So
you brought it back out.
We can't, no. There's no switch there.
Oh.
We can't get to the switch. We have to remove this cover and reattach the switch to the cover here to see what it does. But we're assuming that there must be a light. That's the only thing we can think of, because it has a music box. So
gotta be a light.
We'll see what that is and if we can get it to work. All right. So, well, what do you think, Al? You think we can fix this?
I think, sure, yeah, why not?
All right. Okay, good. I like that attitude. All right, so let's get it. Let's see if we can get it fixed.
Adore.
All right. All right. So as usual with this type of globe, we're going to heat up the glue and loosen up that cover so we can remove it and get to the globe. So, Allie, if you could heat that up with the hairdryer, I would appreciate it.
I really like my wooden bases. Unbelievable.
All right. Okay, so the cover had a couple of cracks in it. But
broke it.
As long as we put it back in the same position, no, I did not break it. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now, all right, so we have the switch here. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Let's get a couple of fresh batteries, put it in here and see what happens.
Fresh batteries.
And now, let's turn the switch on and see what happens. Nothing happens. All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure this out, but so far nothing's happening. Okay, and these wires, of course, are soldered onto the thing. So let's go ahead and the easiest way to do this would be to unsolder these wires. All right, so the easiest way to deal with this is to get the wires out of the way. And unfortunately, the makers of this globe didn't give us any connectors. So you have an option of either cutting the wires and splicing them back together, or if you know how to solder. We have a video where we show you how to do basic soldering. Then you can shows you how to do this, and we'll leave that the episode number in the video. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the soldering iron here. We'll put our little solder bridge on here. You'll see that in the video if you watch it. Get some solder bridge here to transfer the heat from the iron to the solder here, and then we're just going to touch it and lift up. That just melts the solder that's holding that wire on there. And there we go. So now we can remove this and work on this without having that cover attached, which would be just in the way. All right, so we're going to put this away, and then we're going to see about getting that stopper out of there. All right, so now we see we have a little bit of glue here poking over the stopper here. So we're going to go ahead and, can you hold that, Allie?
I think I can.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go around the stopper and cut the glue away to separate it from the globe, the glass itself. Yeah, this glue is
Old.
yeah, this glue looks like it's very old. It's getting kind of petrified. Okay, so I've cut all the way around. And now I will take these needle nose pliers here and see if we can get it out in one piece. There goes some water. Yep. There goes a little bit of water.
Spitting at ya.
Mm-hmm. But I think it seems to be coming out fairly easy.
Yeah, it does.
Not giving me a fight.
That stuff on the side.
Maybe.
There you
Okay, almost got it.
go. Pull it.
There we go. Okay, and there we go. All right. So, as we see here, yeah, this stopper's kind of got some brown crud on it. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. We should be okay. We just need to stick this figurine back down, and it looks like there's probably a light bulb underneath this little globe in here is fine. The water's fine. There's no water missing. It's got the snow, everything, so we don't need to mess with that. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this back down after we clean it and see. I don't know if that light's gonna work or not, but I don't think at this point we're gonna be able to replace that bulb. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we're gonna give it a shot here once we get it back together.
Still, nonetheless, cool globe.
Still a nice globe, even if the light doesn't come on. But we'll see what we can do. And then we're going to see about recovering, there's snow and glitter in here. So we're going to pour out this brown water, clean this globe with some dish detergent, and
try to recover
the snow. And if not,
and then I'll replace the glitter with this glitter.
Some new glitter with the snow.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to clean this all up. And all right, we've got the globe cleaned. Dish soap and a sponge cleaned it all up. We recovered the snow and the glitter that was in there. Still in good shape, so we're going to reuse it. And then we cleaned up the figurine. Now we did notice that apparently there was a bulb, I guess, a light under here that would light up under baby Jesus here. But when this figurine lifted up off of the stopper, I see down here where it pulled both wires out of the light bulb. So this is not something that we're going to be able to repair. We can't get a light bulb in there, and so anyways, we're going to go ahead and put it back together, and it won't light up, but it'll be
okay.
Pretty much everything except that one thing will be fixed.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have it clear.
Right, exactly. So we're going to use our Zap-A-Gap and glue this down once it's dry, and then we'll put it back together. All right. Okay, we used our Zap-A-Gap and we glued this figurine back down to the stopper, so that's good. So now we are ready to put this back together. We are going to fill this with water, and this is a 6-inch globe, holds 60 ounces of water. So that is the equivalent of 120 tablespoons of water, and we're going to use 30% glue, so we're going to put 36 tablespoons of glue. This is going to take forever. All right, so first of all, we will add some water. It's probably going to hold like a half a gallon of water by the time it's all done.
Just like that other one we did.
Pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much that's over half a gallon.
Yeah.
All right, so now here's our glue. All right, so here we go. We're going to put 36 tablespoons of glue in there. All right, here we go. Okay, that is approximately 36 tablespoons of glue.
There's a lot of
silence. This bottle was full when we started, so it's a lot of glue. So, and it's hard to tell, but there is a thick layer of glue down here. All right, so we're going to stir that up, and you'll see that the water will get cloudy at first, and then as you continue stirring, it clears up, and then it's all dissolved.
Water there.
Yeah. Want me to do it? You got it? Here, I got it.
reach it. I gotta stand up for that.
Okay, the glue is all mixed up. Now we're going to put in the snow that we recovered. Yeah, almost got the whole thing in the first shot here.
Yeah, we don't have to, I guess, use any extra glitter.
No, it looks like there's plenty there, the glitter and the snow. So, all right, so now we've got our glue, we've got our glitter, we've got our snow in there. We're going to go ahead and top this off. I guess taking the cover off would help. All right, and we'll see if we can get this in there without an air bubble. All right, so. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wet the stopper. And there's no front or back to this base, so it doesn't matter which way it goes in.
I was gonna tease you. We didn't mark the base.
We didn't mark the base. We didn't need to in this case, yeah.
Well, and in this case, you don't even really need to solder the wires back because nothing works anyways.
No, the light doesn't work.
Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm going to, because that way if we ever one day decide that we can fix that bulb, we can always take it back apart and it'll all be set already. So, and then we'll know which wire goes where. True. I figured that way it gives us an option.
Well, that's true.
That's my way of thinking.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I didn't give that. I didn't think about that aspect.
Okay, so we've got the stopper, and it looks like it's seated properly. Let's see if we did it without a. Let's get something to put this water in. There we go. Hey, look. I don't think we got an air bubble. There's a couple of
sneaky
couple of tiny ones right there. Okay, almost did it. Almost got it without an air bubble. So, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move this around, tap it. Any air that might be hiding under that.
It already looks better.
It already looks better. Any air that's hiding under that figurine, and we're gonna come back and we'll get that air bubble out of there. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, so we've got a bubble right there, and since this is a wooden base, we're not gonna put it underwater, which we prefer to put it underwater to take the air bubble out. It works best, but in this case, we're gonna go ahead and use the syringe that we haven't used in a while. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get this bubble. We're going to tilt the globe until the bubble's up here by the stopper. I'm going to get the needle nose pliers and pull back on the stopper here. And then I'm going to get that needle right into the globe there. Okay. And then with that bubble up there, I'm going to go ahead and inject some water in there and force the air out and get some water in there. And then I'm going to continue pressing on the plunger while I pull the needle out to avoid any air getting back into the globe. And let's see if we got it that time. We got it. Air bubble is gone. So that was pretty quick and easy. So good. All right. So now we're going to dry this up. We're going to seal it. And then we're going to reconnect these wires and put it back in. We've dried all the water up as best as we could, and now we're going to go ahead and seal this up with hot glue so it hopefully doesn't leak ever again. And again, as we've mentioned before, this is optional. You don't have to seal it with hot glue. The stopper might do a good job on its own. It's hard to say, but we're going to go ahead and give ourselves this extra little bit of protection here. And we're just going to go ahead and get that glue across the stopper and the glass. And this base is actually a little bit loose too.
Yeah.
So this will hold the base in place. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and let that glue cool, and then we're going to reattach these wires and put it back together. So that glue is cool. And although we could not fix that light, I'm going to go ahead and put everything back the way it was. Just in case later on, who knows, we might be able to fix that light. So you never know. You never know. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clean the soldering iron off. Then I'm going to put some solder on here for a heat bridge.
Use the soldering iron.
Any opportunity to use a soldering iron, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm just going to heat up the solder here and attach this wire back onto this connector here. And then I'm going to do the same with this white wire. And I'm going to go ahead and get it with the needle nose pliers here. I'll put it right on top of that solder, heat it up, melt it, get that wire in there, let it cool for just a couple seconds, and there we go, attached. Back the way it was. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get this switch back the way it's supposed to be. There's 2 screws there that came off, so we're gonna go ahead and screw those screws back in and get that. I think so. Let's see. We'll get that switch back the way it's supposed to be. How that came loose, I don't know. Someone probably undid the screws for some reason. That's the only way I can see it. So now, okay, now the switch is attached now, and we have a switch again. Not working, but still, it's there. All right, so this is all back to original. And now we're gonna flip this upside down like this.
And we just gotta line it up.
That's right. And so now, remember there was that piece of the cover there that was cracked. So we're gonna go ahead and put 3 drops of glue. 1, 2, and we'll put a 3rd one right here.
Fancy twirl!
Fancy twirl, and then we line this up where it was before, just like, there we go. All right, we're gonna let that cool and we're gonna put it up in the stand and take a look at it. There's been a change in plans. We had originally filmed the end scene of the video with the globe as it is, and as we were editing the video, it dawned on us, we realized, hey, wait a second. We have a box of snow globe parts, and in that box of parts, I remembered that we had a figurine that lights up, that was from a globe that was not repairable. It was just, we could not fix it. So we kept the figurine just in case, and sure enough, for a case like this, so it had the battery compartment here with the music box, and this is the church that lit up, and you see the hole in the bottom of the stopper. So here's the bulb that we found in there. And we tested it out, put it on the battery here, and it works. So what we're going to do is to hopefully completely finish this globe and get it 100% back to the way it was, is we're gonna open this globe back up. I'm gonna pull that stopper out, remove the figurine from the stopper, and see if we can replace that light bulb that broke off inside of there. All right. You think we can do it, Allie?
I don't know, MacGyver. What do you think?
I think we can.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Since you already watched us take this thing apart earlier in the video, when we first started working on it, we saved you the trouble of having to sit through it again. So we've got everything, we got the figurine back out of there. And this stopper peeled off partially from the bottom of the figurine. And so if you wanted to know how to remove a figurine from the stopper, sometimes it'll just peel off, and sometimes, and especially since we glued this one, if you could hold that, please, Allie. You can take one of these little razor knives and just carefully run it along.
Did we glue this one?
Yeah, remember part of it was that's why the wire came off, because of the figurine separating from the stopper. So we're gonna go ahead and cut along the bottom of the figurine and try to get just the glue. There we go. Okay, so we got the stopper off, and there's the hole for the wire. And in the process of doing this, baby Jesus came loose. So we got to take this globe off of here, and let's see. I think I see. Hold on a second. I think I see the bulb. The bulb is right here. Mm-hmm. There it is. There's the bulb right there. Okay, so this is just what is this? Looks like
just glue.
That's just like
glue.
Old hot glue. Okay, so basically the bulb, and this should work. The bulb is just going to sit up there. We'll hot glue it in there. Okay, that should work. And now all we got to do is lift him off. There we go. Okay, so I got the little globe off of there.
Slimy.
We need to pull this. Oh yeah, see, this is actually a translucent stopper. You can kind of the light will shine through it, so that's very cool. Okay, so we're gonna remove him, and we're gonna do that with these little needle nose here. And the thing is, there was nothing wrong with this globe. He was fine. Okay.
Yeah, he just all of a sudden decided to come loose.
Yeah, the water was fine. Everything was fine in there. Let's see. Can I get him out of there like this? There we go.
How tiny that little figurine is.
Oh yeah, this figurine, it looks really small now. All right, so we're gonna dry this up and this up, glue him back down, and then we'll get him back into his little globe there, and get the air bubble out. And all right, baby Jesus is attached back onto this translucent stopper here, and so now we've got put him back in. You know what? Let me wet the stopper. Get that. We're gonna get him back in there and see if we can do it without an air bubble. I doubt it.
I think it probably needs a little bit more water, no?
Probably needs a little bit more water. So let's see. Let me get that stopper all the way in there. Okay. So we have an air bubble, but that's okay because we can take that. So we used the syringe earlier on the main globe over here because of the wooden base. We'll go ahead and use the submersion method here and show you how it works on this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull back on the stopper here. Al, if you could hold that.
Sure, why not?
Hold that stopper there, or hold that globe here. I'm gonna pull back on the stopper.
I mean, you know, my main goal here is management and comic relief, but I can hold the globe for you if you need me to.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't mind assisting you.
No, and you're the greatest assistant. Okay, so I've got my little screwdriver in here to create an opening so that the air can escape. I'm gonna put this under the water, and I'm gonna pull that back, get that air bubble up to where that screwdriver is, and as you can see, there is no air bubble. So while it's still underwater, I'll pull that screwdriver out, and there we go. No air bubble. And being that this is going to be in the water in the globe, it should never have an air bubble.
At this point, right?
At this point, okay. So he looks, he's back in good shape here. So we're going to dry this off, and we're going to go ahead and attach it back to the. All right. So the little globe was originally held in with hot glue, so we're going to go ahead and use hot glue. So if we ever need to take it apart again. So we're going to go ahead and put a bead of hot glue all the way around this mount where baby Jesus goes here.
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus. Okay, right there like that. Okay, so Allie, if you can drop him in there.
I will place him in there.
Okay, go ahead and place him in there then. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to let that glue cool, and then we can start installing the light. All right, that little globe is attached now. So now you can see we have this. This is actually a for the size stopper that it is. It's fairly deep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it's just like a cup, translucent rubber cup. So we're going to take this light bulb right here, and we're going to go ahead and put it right inside the cup as far up as we can get it up in there. So Allie, if you could hold, if you could hold that right there, go ahead and move your fingers out of the way because I'm going to put some hot glue in here. And this is how they had it held in before, so we're going to do the same procedure. We're just going to put some hot glue in here to hold the bulb and wires in place.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, you can let go now.
Are you sure? Yeah, I let go too soon.
No, you can let go. You can let go. Yeah.
I thought it was secure. Is it in there okay?
We're going to find out. All right, so we're going to let this glue cool, and then we'll be able to put this back together. All right, so the hot glue in here holding the bulb still in good is cool, and everything looks good. So the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to fish these wires through the hole in the stopper here. So let me see if I can get this. It's going to be a little tricky. So it's a very, very tiny hole. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's one. Okay, got one through. Pull that through. Okay, and now here's the other one. One, two,
three.
How many licks does it get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Okay, there we go. We've got our 2 wires going through the stopper. Okay, so Allie,
yes,
if you could hold this stopper
sure.
right there, what I'm going to do is we're going to put glue all the way around, and then we're going to go around the wire to hopefully stop any water from getting to that part of the stopper. So I'm going to go all the way around here and put like a line of glue all the way around. Normally we wouldn't use this much glue, but just want to make sure the water cannot get to this hole. And then I'm going to put glue all the way around this hole here, so when the stopper sticks down, then I'll put a few drops here and there. When that stopper is stuck, it will not...
And if anything comes up from the stopper,
I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pull the wires through and then just go ahead and follow down, Ellie, with the figurine. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to hold this down. Make sure it sticks all the way. And let's see here.
Ah!
Okay. All right.
My fingers almost stuck together, guys. You didn't see it, but I accidentally got the glue on both of these fingers and I stuck them together, and oh no, they almost stuck together. I'm just saying, that was tragic.
Good thing they didn't.
No, I got scared there for a second.
Okay.
That hurt too.
So we will come back. We will come back when this is glued. All right, so all the glue is dry, holding the figurine on and all that. So the next step is to seal this hole in the stopper to keep it from leaking. And the original people used hot glue. So Allie, if you can hold that.
Yeah, hot glue should work.
Yeah, they used hot glue, so we're gonna use hot glue. It should work. So we're just gonna put a good bit of hot glue all around this this wire here. And make sure.
Until we started working with snow globes, I didn't realize that you could get glue all over the wires and it be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never knew that before until we started opening these things up and getting on, and then, you know, like now we see it so often. Like, I never knew that you could get glue over stuff like that. Yeah,
the wires are insulated with their plastic coating and everything. So in the light bulb was also insulated, and the wires going into the light bulb had like a little clear protector on it. So so everything's protected here. So
I'm gonna pop that
bubble. Okay, pop that bubble.
You know I had to.
I know you couldn't help yourself. All right, and then we're gonna add a little more there, and we're gonna let this cool. And all right, so we've reinstalled the stopper and sealed it with glue, so everything looks good there. And so what we're gonna do now is we're going to take the wires from the new or the replacement bulb and connect it to the wires that are on the battery compartment from the previous bulb. So this is going to be nice because it'll give us extra wire here so that we can have a little more wire to play with when we're working on this, if we ever have to work on it again, which hopefully we won't.
Right.
But okay, so we got one wire connected here. Okay, now we're going to connect this other wire over here. And then we'll see if this is going to work. All right, so I just twisted them together. All right, Allie, if you could.
Let me flip the switch.
Flip the switch. Let's see what happens.
All right. Okay. Well.
There it goes. It's working. All right.
And he's not floating around.
And he's attached. All right. So we're going to turn this off. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and solder these wires so that it's a permanent connection. Right, we have our soldering iron. We're going to clean it off. We're going to put some solder on the tip to use as a heat bridge. And if you saw the episode on basic soldering tips that we posted, the heat bridge is to transfer the heat from the iron to the wire. So we're going to go ahead and heat up that wire, and we're going to go ahead and give it some solder. And then we're going to do the same to this one.
This is my soldering class.
This is it right here. You're getting a crash course. Okay.
Yeah, I offer this 5 days a week.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Get ready. You're going to be giving out online classes.
Thank you. All right, so now that that solder is on there, we're going to go ahead and cover the connections with this electrical tape. That way they don't short out if they touch each other. Because if they touch each other and there's nothing protecting them, then you won't get a light.
Humbug.
Okay, there we go. And let's make sure it still works. Yep, still works.
That's good.
All right, so we're going to turn this upside down.
I'm happy with that.
Okay, hold the cover right there.
Sure. Hold on.
Okay, got it?
Yeah.
All right. All right, gotta put three
Yeah,
three drops of glue.
My elbow slipped.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
Fancy twirl.
Okay, and then this matches up with this piece right here. There we go. Okay, we're gonna put the battery cover back on. Right there. Okay, we're gonna come back and take a look at this. And there it is, all finished up. Looks good.
That's
Looks very nice with the clean water in it.
it does.
The nice clear water. You can see everything in there nice and clear. And let's go ahead and shake it up.
Another
Let's see.
nativity scene.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that snow and that glitter. That's a lot of snow and glitter. in
There's a
there.
lot of snow and glitter.
But it looks good. It's a good look. It's a nice, like, snowy, glittery scene.
I like
All
the
right.
wooden base. It looks good with the wooden base.
Yes,
Looks
the wooden.
classy.
The wooden base is always a classy look.
Yes.
Exactly. All right, so now we're going to turn the lights off and we're going to see baby Jesus on his cushion of light. There it is. You did it better, Ellie.
Thanks.
Much better.
I didn't mean to.
Nope, that's good. Yeah, there it is in a dimly lit room.
I was gonna do jazz hands, but they won't see it in the dark, so never mind.
Let me tilt.
It's a nice looking globe.
It looks good with the light on there. And let's go ahead and shake it up, see what it looks like
Shake it up.
when we shake it up with the light on. Look at that.
Oh, it looks good.
Yes, the glow of the light.
The glow.
The glow of the light.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Yep. So I'm glad we didn't give up on this one.
Yeah, I know, me too. I mean, look, here's the thing. I say it all the time. We do have a lot of nativity scenes, and there's only so many you can do. But this one's nice. It's
This
a
is a
very
nice one.
large globe.
This is a nice
I
one, yeah.
like the.
I like the way it has the light in there for
got the light,
baby
that's-
Jesus.
Yeah,
And
the globe within a globe is
right.
unique. You don't get it often.
exactly. So yeah, luckily we remembered that we had that figurine that has the light bulb in it, and that
You
light bulb.
remembered. I didn't
Okay.
remember.
One of us
Credit where
remembered.
credit's due.
Right, thank you. But yeah, so we were able to actually replace that light, which we didn't think we'd be able to do. And we put 30% glue in here, as you saw. We had to reattach that stopper.
Baby Jesus went floating around.
And when we went to replace the light, that's right, baby Jesus came loose from the stopper. We had to reattach him and refill that. And you might notice there's a little bubble inside of baby Jesus's globe there. And we thought, you know what, that wasn't there when we put it back together. And by the time we got to getting, the wires connected and everything, we noticed it. It's like, we're not taking this apart a third time. It's like, we'll live with that small bubble. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so there we go. The manger scene with the 3 wise men and baby Jesus on his pillar of light. So that one was requested again by Ad CEO, but hopefully everyone that sees this enjoys this video and this repair. And like I said before, if you have one like this, or this maybe the same globe, now you can see what it takes to fix it. Let's give it one more shake here as we leave. Oh, and we forgot there is a music box.
Oh yeah, that's right.
On
We're
the
so
way-
excited about the light.
Yes, we're so excited about the light. We forgot about the music box. And the music box plays Silent Night.
I love Christmas. And I like Christmas music.
There we go. Well, this is a fine globe for you then. So thank you everyone for joining us today. Once again, hope you enjoyed that video. Give it a like if you did, and let us know in the comments what you think. And hopefully we see everyone in the next video. So until then, everyone be safe, take care, and we'll see you then.
Take care. Thank you so much for your time.
Bye.
Bye.